Okay, please confirm if I'm audible and visible to you.
Yeah, ma'am, you are audible and visible.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
How's your morning going?
Yeah, my morning is going well. And your?
Yeah, as usual, nothing new. So, how are you doing? How are all the things at your end? Are you doing
Sorry, ma'am.
okay? How are you
Yeah, yeah,
doing?
yeah, I'm doing okay, ma'am. Well,
Just okay? Well,
yeah,
okay. So, yes, please introduce yourself before we begin.
yeah. So I'm Anjula. Basically, I'm from MP, but currently I'm living in Gurgaon. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have completed my master and I have done internship training and development BHL Bhopal. And my strength are I'm self motivated and hardworking, and I always try to update myself for new skills. And my hobbies, I'm reading book and I'm belong to nuclear family, 6 member of my family including me. That's
Okay.
all about them.
How many siblings do you have? Four,
Yeah, I have four siblings including me, two brothers
including
and
you.
two sisters. Yeah.
Okay, so are you the youngest?
No, ma'am, I'm middle one.
Okay. Right. So, do you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, sure. So as you know, my name is Shanta. Currently, I'm working as a spoken English trainer. I'm working as a freelancer, but by qualification, I am a software engineer. I've completed my engineering in computer science in 2008, so almost 15 years now. And I live in Karnataka, and I am working on my YouTube channel during my free time, which I started recently, just a couple of months ago.
That's nice.
Right. So you have done your master's in which stream?
Yeah, commerce, ma'am. I have completed MBA in HR
MCom,
department. No,
MBA in
MBA.
HR.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. Any specific reason? Are you interested in taking care of the staff and do you like that job role?
Yeah, ma'am, I know HR handle the pupil in group, and there are lots of responsibilities like recruitment and
Yes,
staffing, onboarding, and employees grievance handling.
yes.
Yeah, these all things.
It's quite a challenging task, dealing with people and they ask you so many doubts, especially during the onboarding process. So if you're
Yeah.
hiring in bulk, do you also do the hiring process? Do you also
No,
take
ma'am.
interviews? No? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah.
had one interview 1 month ago, but I'm not selected because I'm not able to speak in English. So, firstly, I thought I improve myself. After that, I will my interview.
Okay, okay. So you are after finishing your MBA in HR, did you work in the HR department?
No, ma'am,
Not yet, not yet.
because in my native place there are no any companies. So, yeah, I'm not doing
Oh,
any job after
yes.
MBA.
Okay. So why did you shift to Gurgaon for studies or for job?
Yeah, no, ma'am. My husband is working here. That's why I'm here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you joined him after
2 months.
marriage.
Yes, ma'am. 2 months ago, I shifted in Gurgaon.
Hmm. You shifted to Gurgaon.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you get married? Is it been quite some time now?
Yeah. Ma'am, 2 December, I have completed my 1 year. Got married.
So on 2nd December, it will 1 year will get completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Still you are newly married, I can say that. Okay, no issues. So how are you finding it like shifting from being single to being a married woman? What do you think is the major challenge that you have to go through?
Yeah, ma'am. No any uh, changes in my life because after marriage I study alone when I studying in any place, so I live alone. But nowadays I
Oh,
live
okay.
with my husband, so they are very supportive, and they they are always they are always
Supporting you?
they are, yeah, they support me always
Hmm.
whenever I went to go for interview. So I am facing lots of problem because I'm not able to speak in English. So I am facing
Hmm.
get nervous and hesitation, and I'm very crying. So because I'm not able to speak in English, I'm uneducated woman. So they always support me. No, you can do it. You improve yourself. You start your journey, so you can.
Hmm.
So that's why, ma'am, I start my journey
So, are
learning.
you living only with your husband or your in-laws are staying with you?
No, ma'am, there are only me and my husband also.
Right? So you say he supports me. Don't say though, they. They is used
Okay.
for more than one person. So my husband supports me or he does this for me. He cooperates, he encourages me. Okay. And
Yes,
the next thing you told is you are uneducated, but you've completed your master's, right?
but ma'am,
Uneducated people are
when
those who do not know to read or write. It's English is just a language. Just because you do not know English doesn't mean you're not educated. Okay, you
but
are a
ma'am, that
master's, you're a
time I feel.
postgraduate.
But
You
ma'am,
feel
that
that you
time I feel, yeah.
yes, because English has become so important in our lives. If we do not know English, we cannot give proper interviews. We underestimate ourselves. We feel bad about it. So we consider that I'm waste, I'm uneducated, I'm fit for nothing. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm, right. Okay, so what are the steps that you are taking in order to overcome this hesitation? You feel hesitated during interviews. So what are the steps that you're taking? Are you joining any coaching class or how are you improving your English?
Ma'am, no any class join. Only I watch YouTube video, and yeah, and install Joe Stock app. Only two platform. Yeah.
Okay, so Josh Talk app provides you video calling also or only audio?
No, audio calling, ma'am.
And okay, so are you also talking to people on video calls like you're talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. Four members with
You have
like
already
you.
spoken to 4 people.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hmm. So is your hesitation come down now little bit? Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, nowadays I'm feeling confident, but sometime I feel I will I will able to speak in English or not.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And video calling is different from meeting somebody physically. Okay, this video calling, it's okay. To one level, your hesitation will reduce. But when you go physically to some interview, face to face, so that is a different kind of hesitation. When you meet somebody physically, still maybe you will feel a lack of confidence. So I would say that you keep talking to people on a regular basis. Almost daily, you talk, whatever interaction you're doing with me now, talk to
Yes.
people like this on a daily basis. So that will improve your hesitation and your confidence. It will boost your confidence. And also do some listening practice also because your grammar is weak, right? So
Yes.
try to like listen a lot. Listen to some person who is very good in their English and listen continuously. If you're listening like one speech of like how to become fluent in English from a very good speaker, so listen that video for a long time, maybe throughout the week, or at least 10 times you listen to the same. So whatever that person is saying, his or her pronunciation, her grammar, that will get printed in your mind. So that way
Yes.
you will be able to speak like them. Try to also like, 3, 4 times. Am I making sense to you? Are you able to understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes. And when you're listening, after 3, 4 times, you will get used to what that person is telling. From the fifth or sixth time, try to tell things along with them. Try to imitate them, mimicry. Okay, try to speak like them. Okay, that will give you proper sentence structure and you will know how to speak. It will also improve your pronunciation. And
Yeah,
grammar, you just don't see the videos for grammar. Learn grammar through speaking or through listening because learning grammar rules is not difficult. When to use has, when to use have, plural, singular, all this. If you listen, it is different. But when you practice speaking, it is different. You will still make mistakes when you are speaking. So listening and reading is not enough because the main challenge is during interview, you have to speak to the person sitting opposite to you,
yes,
right? So the
ma'am.
only talent that will help you is speaking. So I would say
They
speak
they
more.
check our confidence.
Lack of
Yes,
confidence and the way you speak also has to improve, right? First, your confidence, you improve that by meeting a lot of people and talking to a lot of people. Secondly, try to improve your speech, your grammar, pronunciation, put more vocabulary in your words. Improve that part also. Okay. Yeah.
okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I have complete only 1 month my English start learning.
So
But
during your graduation, you did not study in English at all?
no, ma'am. Yeah, graduation I have completed in Hindi medium, but when I start my MBA, that time, yeah, English medium. But there are no any environment. Only exam give in English only, and they are not
Hmm.
talking to in English.
That is the major drawback, you know, you complete your education and everything, and you are left like that to go and survive in the world. So when you go to interview, there the real struggle starts. Then you start feeling, what is the use that I've done all this graduation? You have the knowledge, but you know, if we even if you are working in any rural area, you're put anywhere, but all the interviews will be in English, right? So
Yes,
it is very important for teachers also to talk to their children, talk to the students in English, and it has to start really early in the school days, in the college, graduation. Then you won't find this struggle when you finish your education.
yes, ma'am.
So, are you doing any listening practice now?
Yeah, ma'am. Daily basis, I am listening on YouTube's videos, and yeah, I practice more, but now
Speaking
I'm not
practice?
that active.
What about speaking?
Sorry, ma'am.
What are you doing about the speaking practice? Are you practicing alone also?
No, ma'am. I'm practicing with my husband and with my friend and ourselves also.
By
Yeah.
yourself also you're trying. Okay. Yes, yes.
Yes,
See, only 1 year you told, or 1 month you told you have started practicing English.
yes, ma'am. 1 month.
1 month. Okay, okay, right. So you have got your basics right. All right. You are able to speak. Whatever you are telling, I am able to understand. Now you
Yes, ma'am.
further
When
need
I start
polishing.
my Ma'am, when I start my English journey, then नो एनी मतलब तब मेरे से कोई भी वर्ड्स नहीं निकलते थे बट नाउ आई एम
Hmm.
एबल टू स्पीक
So you have
या
improved now.
and yeah and at this time I am facing to different pupils
You are
like
facing different people. Hmm.
yeah
There is no, alag alag log. You can't translate and say different people. You just have to say different people.
yeah different
Hmm.
people.
Very good. You continue this practice of speaking daily to different people, and also whenever yeah, I mean you are at home only right now, so do this speaking practice like 3 to 4 hours. Talk to yourself, talk to people, talk to your husband when he is at home. So improve your speaking practice.
So ma'am, how to make a story for practicing myself.
So you can see any story uh, on the internet. If you're seeing a Hindi story, okay, you watch the Hindi story completely, you are able to understand it. After that, you just put it off and tell the story in your own words in English.
Okay, ma'am.
And when you're doing that, just start the recording of your mobile. Start the recording of your mobile and talk completely. After finishing, you just off it and then you listen to that story again. So you will be able to understand what mistakes you are doing and whatever the Hindi story was there, is it the exact story that you are also telling? Is it conveying the same meaning? In this
Ma'am.
translation, what happens is when you translate from Hindi to English, you might come across some words which you do not know what they call it in English, right? So for that word, you can check on Google and try to find out what do you call this thing in English. So that way you can practice your vocabulary also. You will get new words to use. So from that, you frame a proper story and then you record yourself telling the story. So speaking practice also over, vocabulary practice also over. And I believe that you know the grammar rules. So when you speak a specific sentence, you should be able to identify whether this is right or wrong. So you can
Understand.
improve your grammar also in that way. Mm.
Ma'am, when I speak with ourself, that time I feel I speak
Good.
good. But when I speak in other pupils and like you, when I forget all things and all words and
Mm. See,
grammar
mm,
also and were, yeah,
See what
nowadays
happens
I'm
is maybe
facing this
you
type of.
are hmm, maybe you're practicing speaking alone more and where
Okay.
speaking to others is less. Am I right? Right.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you practice speaking to others also more, so then that thing will also come down because you're practicing alone regularly and you're giving more time to that. So you're comfortable with yourself and you're able to put the proper grammar structure and everything. But when you're talking
Yes,
to others, this shows lack of practice. You're not used to practice with lot of people. So maybe do this for 3 months at least.
okay,
One to
ma'am.
3 months. Okay. After third month, you will notice a difference that when you're talking to other people also, you are able to say properly. So when you're talking to me, you need not hurry up. If I ask you some question or something, take your time, think and say. That time you won't forget the words. There is no hurry because when someone's sitting opposite to you, you just want to say fast and answer them fast. In that case, you feel that you're forgetting the words. So just think and say, take your time. That's okay. That will just keep it in your mind. It's okay. This is not an interview or it is just a normal session. You can think I'm talking to a friend and remove that fear, and then you will be able to speak naturally.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Practice more. That is the only thing that I keep telling everybody. If you have to speak, you have no other way but to speak.
Yeah,
Speaking
ma'am.
alone is okay, but in your normal life, you won't speak to yourself, right? You have to speak to others. So practice speaking with others also. That will be very beneficial for you.
Okay, ma'am. I will
So
do.
when is your next interview?
Ma'am, now I'm not going anywhere
Mm,
because yeah, ma'am.
mm.
First of all,
Yes,
I
that's
improve.
okay. Yes, yes. Take time for yourself, 3 to 6 months, rather than facing rejections. First, make yourself perfect. At least
Yes,
close to perfect. Try to work on yourself first so that you will get the confidence. And next time when you go to interview, you can crack the first interview itself rather than giving multiple interviews and getting rejected.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Good luck for your journey. Any more questions for me?
No, ma'am, I have no question.
Okay, okay, okay. Lovely talking to you. Continue your practice. Keep practicing. I wish you all the best.
Okay,
Don't
ma'am.
worry.
Thank you.
Have the confidence in yourself. You will do it. It's not a big deal.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Same here.